listen to your girl, Netta, on Love Wins by the Stewarts. And today is...
It's ladies' night.
Yes, it's ladies' night. Hey, and I rise it's night. Yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a
night. Destiny Child, too.
Yeah. So what's up? What is going on? So last week, the show was not, our show was going to be fire. Last week we had my co-host, Brian Stewart, B-Level, as he's so likes to be delicately called.
B-Level.
He had an all-male panel, and the all-male panel consisted of, B-Level himself, Mike Ross, and Nate the African, and Tony, and who else was there? Kane the Barber, and Nick Thomas. And so all the guys were on, and they were asking these questions, talking to everything women, right? And so also, they were live. So they were live, and they were talking. And so everybody had questions for these guys, asking them so many different things about relationships, what they like in a woman, and just different things, different nuances. So it's our time.
It's the ladies' time,
right.
baby.
Like, it's our time. It's our time. So here we are. So really briefly, because we have to pay some bills, right? So really briefly, I'm going to speak of our sponsors. We have Mansion, Little Rock, Club Mansion, Little Rock, Arkansas, Roosevelt Road. You guys come by. This is where we are. This is where we film and do our show. We also have, if you want additional sponsorship, no other. So if you want additional sponsorship, we don't have 2 minutes right now. Nevertheless, you can reach out to myself on social media. On Facebook, it's Netta Stewart. On Facebook, you can look up Brian Stewart as well. Instagram is Netta's World _ Instagram for Miss B-Level ENT. Also, you can send us an email at stewart.lovewins@gmail.com or reach out to the station at 96.5 The Box and ask to speak to someone about sponsorship opportunities. So, now, y'all want to get in where we fit in?
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm ready to get into it.
First, we need some people to tap in. Let us know your...
Come on, tap in. So,
tap in.
What you drinking tonight? Let's talk about drinks real quick. What you drinking tonight?
Some tequila and cranberry. I like my tequila strong.
I like it strong.
I like a little kick
what's up
to
with you,
it.
D? What you drinking?
I'm real hood, baby.
I'm so hood.
Hennessy. Look like a triple shot.
Ooh, it does.
Okay, so I just made me a drink. Don't ask me what it is I made. So I think it's Hennessy and pineapple juice and Sprite.
Y'all got these cute drinks.
I just put cherries in there 'cause I like to eat cherries.
You could have put a couple in mine.
Can you tie the cherry
I
stem with a knife?
I can. I pride myself on being able to tie the cherry stem, and then I pride myself on that. Like, is it appropriate for me to do that? Like at the restaurant with my kids? Like,
they don't know what we're doing, but I do it.
Listen, let them know that we are streaming live on Facebook right now.
Yeah, tell them.
But we need you guys to speak so we'll know who's all on here so we can shout you out, okay?
Got to.
Tap in.
So I didn't say that. So I kind of skipped over some introductory pieces. So I was too excited about my guest panelists. Nevertheless, so here's how this goes. You guys know we film every week. Every week we do a film and we pick an episode and we go live from our social media sites. Purpose of going live from social media sites is because we want you guys to be interactive. We want you to like, share, comment, ask questions. You guys know that this show is no holds barred. We don't hold no bars. We tell the truth. We transparency. Whatever you want to know, that's what we talk about. That's what we do. So be interactive on the live. If you choose to respond to something that's said on the live, if you agree to something, please make sure that you are making a full statement of such. So just don't say I agree. Say I agree with Dee Dee when she said blah, 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 so we can know what you're referencing to. We read every question. We don't skip over anything. We read everything. We talk about everything, and so that's what we're doing here. So make sure you're
What's up, Nate?
Live and interact with us. Click on, share this live with you guys, share it with the people. We're looking for you guys to be very interactive with us. The live you are, the live we're going to be, and we have so much to discuss, right? So you catch us here live, right? However, if you so happen to miss us live, you guys can also listen to us on Saturday mornings on 96.5 The Box at 9 o'clock a.m. So if you missed this, which don't miss neither one of you. You missed this, you have another opportunity to hear us again on Saturday mornings on 96.5 The Box at 9 o'clock a.m. Good? So now we're paying some bills. So now, I want you guys to introduce yourselves to your audience.
Caprisha. I'm an MUA. My name is Caprisha. Y'all probably know me. I love Little Rock. This is my city, period.
Okay.
I'm so Little Rock.
Baby, too, Lil Rock, sometimes.
I got goals up in my. I'm sorry.
You want me to go next?
Yeah.
I am Dee Dee Jones. And I am an artist. I'm a singer. I am a host. I can be a stripper at night. I mean, I do a lot of things. You know what I mean? So follow me.
Stripping?
Yeah.
The money right.
Maybe. I agree.
Lord have mercy. Anything.
We're in a pandemic, baby.
Yes, mini hustles.
I thought we were out. I guess we're still in the pandemic.
We
So listen.
still is. Groceries pretty high.
Right.
Yeah, I
We're
guess
something.
we're in the pandemic. I mean, listen, we're there. So
Hiya, Keela. I'm just speaking to the
somebody
people.
on there.
It was
So
two
I can
people
see
that
stuff
spoke.
up here, but I can't see. So okay, so there's a lot to discuss. There's so much to discuss. I don't really want to piggyback off the guys. I know the guys are watching, and I promised them that this show was gonna be the bomb this week. They're gonna be hating it because you couldn't even hear. Let's just talk about it. Couldn't hear them. They ain't want to talk. They ain't want to answer the questions. They don't want to do any of those things. Nevertheless, we get in. So the first thing, let's talk about this: questions, concerns. Guys, make sure you're chiming in, and again, make sure you're making full sentences so we know what you're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Let me put this disclaimer out there. I said on my live earlier that no one can plead the fifth.
Mike Ross said, not too much, Netta.
Ooh, baby. No
So
one
he
can
knew what
plead
it
the
was.
fifth.
Listen, okay, so no holds barred.
Okay, wait.
Can't nobody plead the fifth.
That's fine, but no personal.
No plead
Real
the fifth.
personal,
Girl,
because I'm
no way. I don't
be
agree.
mute on you.
You gonna get mute?
I may not. I like to be a little open.
But you can't plead the fifth.
No, I won't plead
Okay,
the
Don't
you
plead
can't
the fifth.
either.
I will give an answer.
I'm
I'll
not
give
pleading the
it to
fifth.
you.
And
Okay.
listen, it's an open book. Okay, so the first thing someone wanted to know about about just questions and topic, the thing they want to discuss is this: why are there so many single people, but no one wants to commit and be in a relationship?
Ooh, questions that need answers. And I don't have the answer, so.
Listen, Linda, let's be realistic. I'm not going to speak from a base point of any sex. I'm not going to say men. I'm just not going to say women. I think that there are so many distractions publicly that it just kind of take you different places, different thing. The worst thing that can happen if you're in a situationship, you just got a situationship, you're fresh out of one, you're going, whatever. The worst thing you could do is get a taste of that outside life. Mm-hmm. If you get a taste of that outside life and you'd had a situation of going through it, it's no turning back. Like, there's no turning back because, of course, it temporarily looks good. It looks like this is what I want. Like, I can do this. I don't have to answer that. It looks like this. So it's my little portion, my little piece. I don't know. I just think that everything is looking appetizing to everybody. And different things, different circumstances. If you're in a long-term kind of deal situation or not, I mean, it's like you need to, there needs to be a renewal period. Give me a renewal period so I can see
You
if
take a break from the person.
just a renewal period.
Just
like,
a little. I believe in it.
You think so?
I definitely believe in it. I feel like, no matter how much you guys are committed to each other, how long you guys have been together, known each other, you need a break from each other. Everybody needs to be able to miss their partner,
That's
their love,
That's true. Let's miss
their
each other.
person. You have to miss that person, and when you guys give each other that space to be able to, probably dib and dab and some other things, it might bring your situation stronger.
It may.
Who
I need
knows?
mine to go to work and come on home. That was your time to be apart from me when you was at work.
Sometimes they too.
Come on home
Come on
after
in the
that. Ain't
room.
no.
Come on in.
We're not
come
doing
on.
no renewal over here, because here's the thing: when you go outside and you step outside, like she just said, you get a taste of what's going on out there. You might not like
miss
when you
it.
come back. You know what I'm saying? Because
No.
they say the grass is green on the other side, which is really not.
It never is.
But
never is.
it looks to be that way. So when you step outside, you come back with some foolery, and then I'm gonna have to go upside your neck.
Not the neck. Here's what I want to know. This is an important question. Needs to be asked. Like, so it's the basis on this question, like, why there's so many single people and don't want to be in a relationship. Sometimes I've heard the old cliche where people say, well, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Because. What you mean? Like, who wants free milk? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why not? Why not? But the circumstances of such is that there are more people. Why are people allowed to, or feel the need to, or think that they can reap the benefits of being in a relationship but not having the title of being in a relationship?
Right.
Right.
Like, what is that? What do you think about that? What do y'all think about that?
Did he go ahead and go? Baby, I gotta bounce off.
I'm
of
sorry,
you.
I was reading a comment. Somebody said the grass is greener where you water it, and that is so true.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes, I definitely agree
That
with
is
that.
so true.
Who said that?
Keela said that.
Oh, I appreciate
Witherspoon.
that. Mm-hmm.
That's why ain't no renewal time. Take a break, go in the other room. Shanetta, come on back and let's get to it. Okay?
No renewal?
No renewal.
All
But
right.
what was the question?
The question was, why are there so many people comfortable and feel that it's okay to reap the benefits of being in a relationship but don't want to hold the title of a relationship?
Well, I'm going to speak on men. I think men have a sense of, I'm the king, so I can get it all, everywhere.
Okay.
If I can get it over here with Suzanne, then I'm good. And I can go over here with Mary and get it too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the women, we got to buckle down. A lot of times we don't know. So it's just different, parts to it. But at the same token, I feel like men feel a sense of entitlement because their egos and all of that is so wrapped up and they just feel like they can get it anywhere. So it stops the commitment.
That does. Let me ask this question before you start. So let me ask this for the men that are watching. I know y'all are here because I see you. The men that are watching. So like Didi just said that I feel like, men, enough is never enough because they feel like they can get it from this person, this person, this person, this person, right? So they feel like they can get it from each person. So the question or concern is that, so even if you can get all of that enough in one person, even if you can get I'm your sex slave, gon' slut me out, cook me some greens on Sunday, I tie your, what Beyonce say, I tie your shoestrings, take off your cufflinks. Like, if I'm doing all these different things and it is the ideal woman, ideal person for you, then why do you still believe that you can reap the benefits of such but not have a title? And our title's important to you guys. Is that important? Is it important?
It is important. When you get to a certain point with a woman, yes, a title is important. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all know what it is. No, we have to be reassured of what it is. We're women. Y'all know what it is.
Tell me
y'all
what
are
it is.
men. We are women. We have to be reassured. You guys don't have to be reassured. But we still, as women, make sure we still reassure you guys, even though that's what you guys try to portray that y'all don't need. Exactly. But everybody needs reassurance.
And then we need to disclose that information to the world because people don't know that you are talking to somebody, dating somebody. No. How are they going to know not to, do the same thing? How are they going to know that you're off limits?
True.
You know what I mean? True. So, yes, a title needs to be established. And it doesn't necessarily have to be blasted over Facebook, but it needs to be stated.
These titles are not being established because men do not know the steps of dating a woman.
So real quick,
they don't know.
Finish because we got some men on here saying why is it always us?
I saw that.
Eddie Kane put his hand over his head.
Oh yeah. I saw that
said
one.
They do what you allow them to do. That is so true.
That's true.
They do.
Mike Ross, why is it always us? Marissa said Mike because it's 90% always y'all.
Y'all want to be the leaders.
Facts.
Right. Eddie Kane said men don't need to be reassured, ? Who raised these women? Wait a minute.
Men need to be reassured.
Wait a minute.
Come
and we
on,
will
Kane.
reassure you once you establish
Come on,
the title.
Kane. Let me tell you something. See, that little statement is what make you guys the way you are because you absolutely want to be entitled. You want to feel a sense of entitlement, and you definitely need to be reassured. But the thing that gets in the way of all men is just your pride. Ooh. Listen, pride will get you men killed. It will get you hurt. It will get you killed because you cannot. And what I don't understand is that you will have the audacity to not express your vulnerability to someone that really cares for you. So that's an issue. So that's the thing. Put your pride aside and say, yes, I need to be reassured. You're a grown-ass man, so you want to, because here's what happened. Here's what's happened, Kane. If you go out every day and you making the money, and you taking care of the kids, and you cutting the yard and mowing, whatever, but I don't say anything to you about doing those things. Rest assured, you're going to get your tail on social media. I do all this for my girl, and she don't say nothing. She don't appreciate nothing. She don't da-da-da. So that's what reassurance is. I'm going to reassure you that I appreciate you for doing such and such and such. So, yeah, you do need some reassurance. You do,
yes,
for sure.
Because you want to feel appreciated. And you know, we want to appreciate our men.
Absolutely.
And
We
these
women love that.
Exactly. And these situations go both ways. We're not just dogging men. We're only coming from our experience.
Right.
So we're not just attacking men. Let me
Yeah.
let that be known.
Period.
Because women is some doggish women out here, too.
Facts.
Hey.
The ones that y'all be trying to cheat on us with.
Facts.
Okay. I just had to throw that out there.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Say that for the record.
Right.
Right.
Jason, what's up? Yeah, so I mean, and just in conclusion of such, I just feel like this whole the single thing. There are just so many people as relates to the single aspect, just because the outside environment make it look good. It makes it look good. And so, what I will say to those that is choosing to be and or stepping outside relationships or whatever, like, listen. The person that you're messing with outside of your home is supposed to make it look fun. It's like a weekend dad.
Right.
Throughout the week, the mama have to cook for the kids, clean the kids, bathe the kids, do all these different things. And then the kids get a chance to go to their dad on the weekends, and he's the fun dad because he
Right.
doesn't have the same duties in which I have throughout the
Exactly.
week.
Exactly.
So the relationship is like that. The relationship is just, hey, you know, at home, we don't do this instead or whatever, so my person's gonna make it fun. They always make it fun, but go over there permanently and see how fun it's gonna be.
Exactly.
Baby, gonna miss home.
Go
every
permanently
time.
and see
When he
what's gonna
leaves
happen.
shoes all over the place.
Yeah,
and
go home permanently.
Don't
Yeah.
wash the dishes as
Right.
much as you like.
Yeah, go home permanently. So let me say this. So then we have some more. So oh yeah, for sure. Question from a parent. Somebody wants to know, have you ever dated somebody in jail?
Yes.
I haven't.
So let me ask. So did you meet them in jail, or you met them and they went to jail?
I met them. We didn't have anything prior to, but they went to jail. I did not hold them down the entire time that they were in jail. But it was about 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's some cute ones in jail.
It is.
Ooh, baby,
It is.
they be sitting there just marinating,
They what?
waiting on you.
Working out.
The thing to it though is that I just feel like because I've had relatives, of course I'm from Pine Bluff, so we're like ADC bound in that area, and my free people that I know would get involved with them, and I tell them like, I get it, I understand if they getting out in a couple of years, but if somebody got life, all they got time to do is sit up and discuss and think about
be in
running
love with
games.
me.
They running games, straight game. Like, what do you mean? What are you
Kane.
talking about? Okay, what Kane? I know he.
Kane said I need to be on Love After Lockup. They're actually in my emails.
Wait a minute, I
Oh.
didn't see that coming.
I'll get that bag if I need to, babe.
He said he needs to what? He said.
I need to be in Love After Lockup.
She need to be.
Coming
Oh, somebody said Ben told her that.
Caprisha
Ben need to be on
somewhere that I
She
can't
been
name.
need to be on there. That's what somebody said.
Yeah, I do. I've been emailing them.
What is
you're
that
right.
show about?
Love after lockup.
Love After Lockup.
Like you fall in love with somebody that's currently locked up, and they just do your story like Monique and you don't see Monique and
I
Derek?
love
No.
Monique and Derek.
I do too.
I feel
I
like
do
he
too.
love her.
I
for
do
real.
too.
I'm
I
not
do
damn
too.
trying to
Watch
play
So
it.
with
listen
her.
here. Okay. So we're gonna shift a little bit. We're gonna shift. Tell me, how do you feel about threesomes?
I'm okay with it. I
Okay.
like men. I like women. I like a good time. As long as the party stay respectful. As long as my man not trying to do nothing behind my back. Cause baby, I'm okay with men. I feel like all men cheat, even if they don't cheat. If you don't, kudos. Who cares? I just don't like disrespect. I don't like disrespect. Don't be on no disrespectful stuff. But as far as bringing some, different in the bedroom to spice it up, to mend our relationship, or just do something different, I'm for it. If we're both on the same page, then it's okay. But you gotta make sure you're on the same page. You gotta make sure
Absolutely.
you're being respectful to your spouse, significant other, whatever. But I'm okay with it.
Okay. Diddy?
No comment.
Didi said, she said before,
I already told her.
I'm home, work, straight home. She said it.
So you saying you don't? I said, what do you think about them?
So I've never had one. Let me say that. Never had one. Boo, yo. I've never had one, but I said maybe in the future, if me and my man.
My man.
Okay, maybe.
It go.
I'm just playing.
What?
You know what? Just don't make my man. I don't know how to be without swearing. Just don't make him that.
Yeah.
That's my job. That's for me.
Right.
Don't try to play with me.
But see, you
yeah.
got to set
Yeah, I
There are
know.
boundaries.
What about you?
What about me? What?
You like threesomes?
I'm the interviewer.
Right.
We want to hear your comment.
Listen, yeah, you're asking me I like them.
What?
I do them.
You do them? Okay.
Yeah, I do it because I like them. Like I don't do it. But here's the crazy part. The frustration, not the frustration, but when I say ignorant, I'm not calling people ignorant. So I'm not saying, oh, you're just so ignorant. When I say ignorant, I think it's just lack of knowledge. I just hate to hear other women say, because that's something you choose not to engage in. Hey, cool. That's your business, little baby. That's your business. But don't be like, oh, you just doing it because that nigga wants you to do it.
Right.
No, baby,
I
that
see a
ain't
lot of
it.
those
One whole
comments.
time in my Pornhub is, you know.
That's that. Yeah. Like,
That's what it is.
yeah, if you go on my search history, that's what you're going to see on my
That
search
is.
history. Yeah, if you go on my search history, you're going to see
That's what I was trying to think.
Ebony's
Your search
threesomes.
history.
Yeah, you want to see my search history? Listen, I'm just saying, like, again, I'm not saying that you guys are ignorant.
That's funny to
I am
me.
saying lack of knowledge, ignorance. I just think it's crazy, as I said, when you guys just be like, oh, but she just doing it because that nigga got her doing it. Or he just, and I'm like, listen, it is not, listen, Linda,
Right.
if you so happen to choose, you'll enjoy, you'll partake, you'll like it, you'll love it. Do boundaries have to be set? Boundaries absolutely have to be set. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what I was about to ask. Are we setting boundaries before we
boundaries
start?
are absolutely boundaries have to be
Like,
set.
not too much on my man, baby. You
No,
get
I mean,
5-6 minutes.
That's
You
it?
got to come
I
on back
had
up.
a situation.
Wait a minute. What you mean? What you
She-
mean? Go ahead. You.
I
you
had
good.
a situation. She, you know, boundaries weren't set. She was my company, actually. And someone called, I answered. And, you know, he was like, hey, I'm coming through. And I'm like, you know what, go ahead. Go and come through, because she didn't really know how to do the girl-on-girl thing. And I was like, you know what, you look like her husband. So she probably get off on this. And she got off on it. And remember what
I
I was
like
talking
her.
about earlier?
Yeah.
She did that. I was like, damn.
What'd you do?
I ain't do nothing. You know, I let her enjoy it because, you know, how she reacted off getting it out of him, she liked it. She was turned up. So I was like, okay.
But you
I'm
felt
turned
some
up
type of
too.
way.
I felt some type of way. But
And you just didn't stop it because it would have
I
ruined the
didn't
moment.
stop it because I wanted to give him that. I was like, you know what? Have that. You ain't got to get it from me.
Oh, okay.
That's some
Okay.
bullshit.
I get it. So,
Okay, hold on, y'all.
so we got a lot of comments.
Yes, we do. So, Brian Stewart said, go ahead, Prisa.
He figured out my nickname, Caprisha. He got it.
T. Andrea said, okay, friend. Brian Stewart got me the eyes. You better give me a go Didi or something.
think you
Yakila laughed at me. Brian Stewart gave you the eyes, Shanetta. Allie Walker said, I love you, sis, Caprisa. Is it Caprisha? Or
Caprisha.
Caprisha. Okay. Okay. Brian said, go ahead, Caprisa, again with the come through. And Mikhail, not too much now, Pre. Allie said, Caprisa, have you ever been in love or you just pimping, sis?
I've been in love, but I will pimp while I'm in love. Do not play with me. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm not one of them.
This is a joint
Okay?
effort. Wait, this is a joint. Let's shake hands on it. This is a joint effort, baby.
Exactly.
Listen,
What-
my
what you
mother
wanna do?
always said to me, God rest her soul, I'm never just finna get up with no wet tail. I'm not just finna get up with no wet tail. Like I don't just need no wet tail, and then you give me a warm towel. Like that's not enough for me. And understand this: there's only a couple that can attest. Only saying this: if I don't get anything from you, that means I really like you, love you. If I ain't out here really trying to,
Can you say that piece one more
if
time?
I'm not out here
Man,
really trying to
understand.
put you in a trick bag and have you file for bankruptcy, you gotta know I really like you, love you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you gotta come off something. You gotta come off something. And if you're not coming off anything, and I'm not saying anything, and you ain't breaking me off or whatever, then you gotta know I really like you, love you. I gotta do that for you. Because if not, listen, I'm telling you, chapter 7, chapter 13, and if you got a business, chapter 11.
Mike Rouse said you been in love, Caprisa.
Yeah, Mike Rouse. I don't think you want to air that. You probably
Yakila said I can whip my own ass. Ain't that the
right
truth?
with that rose.
Exactly.
She ain't lying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like,
'Cause God
I can do
knows.
that for me. You know what I mean? I can do that for me, and I don't.
Oh, I forgot. My
I'm
bad.
not saying that we about to be off in a minute. I'm not saying that you should solicit yourself, but call it what you want. For me, listen, I'm in financial services, baby. This is this is investing and managing. When you do this, you invest in me. It's investments and it's management. Like I just cannot. I don't understand it. I'm never gonna be in a situation where First of all, if I'm broke, I don't like to do anything. I don't like to go out. Don't ask me to go out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to have a drink. I don't want to do anything that's going to cost me. I don't want to do nothing. So I definitely don't want to. I'm never going to be laying up in the house, wonder how I'm going to pay a bill or give my kids something to eat for lunch tomorrow, and somebody laying up behind me on my neck breathing.
Right.
Never.
Baby, how is we finna pay this bill?
Yeah, never. I don't understand how there's a sense of comfortability. How do you be so comfortable with that happening? You laying up stressed and you can't get no sleep, and y'all then yum bouncy. He over there on the side of the bed snoring, but you up wondering how you finna pay your light bill tomorrow. And somebody breathing on my neck?
Baby,
Get
you
on
get
back.
the snoring. Go on, get out.
Yeah, you on my neck.
I'm already stressed.
No, you're going to have to get on with that partner. So anyway, to answer the question, I think I asked, how do you feel about him? I feel that as it relates to your relationship, you do what's going to be sustainable for you and your mate. I do think that it's so weird. Like, it's almost like when you first meet somebody, you first meet somebody, you go out, you don't really want to eat in front of them, so you're eating really cute, and, then it takes some time to pass. That's how it is about having a conversation about sex and intimacy. When you're in a relationship with somebody, they're supposed to learn your love language, but that's also a communicative practice. We need to have a conversation about what entices me, what turns me on, and understand that what enticed me, what turned me on, what enticed me and what turned me on 2 years ago is not the same right now. I grow, you grow, we grow. So have open conversations with your people. Like,
You got to. That's how you keep your man. That's how you keep him, uninterested. You both, not even just the man and the woman, we have to find things that we haven't unlocked or found out about each other so that we can, stay together or grow our bond. Exactly. We have to find those new things that we didn't even know we liked about each other to keep one another. That's true.
It's just like, I don't know. We talk about it, or I want to talk about it. Like, I need you to understand. Here's the thing. That's always just been my position on, like infidelity or anything of the sort. If we're in a relationship, we're in a situationship or whatever, and you have a problem, issue, and or concern with me, and you don't give me the opportunity to self-correct, and you go out and you do something with somebody, mess with somebody, and you didn't give me the opportunity to self-correct, you're going to get bopped in your face, and I can't deal with you no more.
Baby.
However, if you have continuously said, hey, listen, I don't like when you wash dishes on Tuesday. If you told me that 5 times and I'm still washing dishes on Tuesday, then you go out and do something weird, and you say, well, I did it on the basis of this. I got to be a little bit understandable because you've given me the communication that I needed to change it, adapt to it, or do something, and I didn't. I ignored it. So listen to your mate, for real. Listen to them, talk to them, listen to what they saying. Listen, they be like, don't hit it on that side. Turn me over to the right side when it's happening. Listen to them when they saying this to you because they're telling you their love language, right? Y'all agree?
But they do need to be very clear because we are not mind readers. So I think sometimes men are not as talkative as women are, and they expect us to read their mind or take this, I said this the other day, so she should remember. No, let's have a conversation so we can understand where each other's coming from, so we won't have no problems.
That's true.
We got a few comments.
Okay.
And I have a question somebody actually asked me the other day about the podcast. Janae says, hey, everybody.
Hey.
Is it Danny or Danny? She said, hey, what's the topic? What we discussing? So, Danny, we've kind of just been discussing about singles. Why is so many people single and no one wants to commit in a relationship? And then we were talking about threesomes. Prisha and Netta, they get down.
Put me in, coach.
I'm on the sideline. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Put me in, coach.
Before you put me in. So that's what we've been talking about. I'm going to go to my inbox.
So you're a watcher.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You say something?
I said you a watcher.
No, I didn't say, no, I said I'm outside.
Oh, Lord.
While y'all inside.
Okay.
Okay.
But listen, it was a question on here. Are we done
You
with the
would.
threesome?
I think so. We're done.
Or let me ask, do y'all invite people to watch the threesome to kind of get to experience, what's
So
going on? Or
watch
y'all
what?
just
What do you mean?
throw them in?
Okay. What you mean? What do you mean? What was the question?
So what if, it's my first time, and you and Prisha, y'all are coaches, in the game. Do y'all, give me a little test, or we just go on in?
Ain't no testing, baby. This not a car. Ain't no
Alright.
testing. Ain't no testing. You don't give me a driver's license and just say, now you can take it around the corner and see how it rides.
Okay, but you're
No.
not gonna talk about me either if I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
But here's the thing. Okay, there's two ways in which it's happening.
Okay, you got
And
30
so,
seconds.
Really quickly, guys, I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap this little portion of it up
Yeah.
because this is gonna be for the air. This is gonna be for the radio. So I'm gonna wrap this portion up. However, you guys stay on live, stay on social media because we still roll, we still have a conversation. This was like the appetizer and a little bit of the main entree. So we're going to get to the deep in the main entree and then add the dessert in just a second. But we have to kind of close out and take care of some business. So we're closing out. This is the Ladies Night edition. Last week we had the men's edition. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Mansion Nightclub. Also, if you want sponsorship opportunities, again, you can reach out to myself on social media, Netta Stewart.
Yes, it's ladies.
Brian Stewart as
night.
well. And also, you can reach out
right.
to the radio station, 96.5 The Box,
yes,
if you like
it's
any sponsorship or
ladies' night.
advertisement.
Oh, what night.
Ladies' Night has went way better. There's some people that disagree. Way better than Men's Night. Nevertheless,
Yes.
We would do
Even
this.
though
We
they
would have a
hate
live
me
reunion at the
coming.
end. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, you can catch us in the mornings at 96.5 at 9 o'clock a.m.
Bye,
Thank you so much.
y'all.
Peace.
Okay, y'all stay online because we about to get to the meat. I need to know.
All
To the
right. So the
nitty-gritty.
question was, what was the question?
If,
Okay,
if
so
it's
if
my
you-
first time, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all gonna take it easy? What we doing? Are you teaching?
So there are two. Okay, there are two ways. There are two ways in which these things happen. So typically, the arrangement is done with the women. It's the women, right?
They're always in this shit.
Typically.
Yeah, typically. Okay,
Okay.
typically, most time in me. Let me just say me. Every time with me is me.
Okay.
And you're not. There's no inviting from my partner. He cannot invite somebody
Why
else.
not? Pause. Why not? If he's attracted
Because
to
we
somebody,
can't do
I
that.
wish the fuck he would. He better tell
Baby,
me
I
I like
know
her.
what he attracted to.
Yeah, he better tell me I like her,
We
go get her.
gotta-
But you don't bring nobody. You tell me you like her and I go get her. But you don't go get her. You know what I
Right.
mean? You don't
Because
do
we
that.
watching our men anyways, and we scoping what they probably scoping. So we like, okay, that's
yeah.
what he fucking with. I mean,
Yeah.
messing
Oh,
with
okay.
for today.
Yeah. So to kind of answer, I guess, a little bit. So, okay. So that happens. And so it's kind of between the women. And it's either going to be a situation in which the two women are already probably messing around and or they want to mess with each other anyway. So all that kind of conversation and talks about what happens, is it I'm new, all that stuff, it is going to be something that you already probably have anyway. Unless you're just on a drunk night with your friend and she'd be like, I don't want to come in with you and your guy. Then now you ain't no test driving, baby. You just in here on the passenger, on the driver's seat, just whipping it. I don't know. Like, I don't really know. So I think that's it. So, Caprisha, what you think? What you got to add?
No, we're not. I mean, if you said something about if you didn't know what you were doing.
I mean, I've never been with a woman before, so and I never did a threesome.
It
So
might-
am I more attentive to my man, or am I more? I mean, what am I trying to please him by doing?
You're
things?
more attentive to your man because that's your comfort zone. But your man, you're gonna listen to your man. He's gonna direct you and tell you what to do.
What if neither one of us have had one before?
You or him?
Yeah.
I've been in a situation like that. It flowed. I didn't think it was gonna flow. She had lingerie. I didn't have lingerie. I was like, damn, you prepared for this. You know, I wasn't prepared for it, but it flowed. I knew her. I worked with her on a lot of things. I'm in the beauty industry, so you know, I've worked with several people, and you know, it flowed. It really did. And I was like, okay, I can mess with this. I think that was my first time. I think that was my first time. Yeah, it was my first time. It was years ago, but it flowed. I was nervous, but it did flow. It's just sex.
It is. It is. It's not like an instruction manual.
Yeah, it's not. It's just something that you normally do with your, significant other or your favorite partner or your little sneaky link.
Absolutely.
It's just, an extra person added. But
That's true.
eventually, when you get into it, it won't feel as awkward. You'll go with the flow, and
Yeah.
even if you're not being used to being with a woman or the opposite sex, like it'll naturally come. It's
does.
human nature.
Yeah, my man, he gonna have to Pornhub, and that's that third person, the woman on the Pornhub.
You just can't do it.
I don't know, because I just feel like it's just too much. I don't need that outside energy in
What
what
outside
we
energy?
got going on, because we already trying to learn each other, come up with new tricks. You
Y'all
know what
supposed to
I'm
have done
saying?
that by now.
We do it every day. It's an everyday thing. But I'm just saying, I think bringing somebody in is just too much for me, but I've never tried it, so I ain't gonna knock it.
That's what I was about to say, friend. I'm not gonna see you try it.
But hold on, let me read these comments real
Okay.
quick.
Right.
We got, so we don't have to really talk in these no more, or
Yeah,
just
you
for the
just-
look. Okay. E. Trail Greer said, very interesting. Danny said, everybody's single because people aren't intentional going into the relationship. Intentional as in being honest and transparent about what they want and what they got going on. Scared to put themselves out there and be vulnerable. That is so true.
That
I
is,
agree.
baby.
That is
I
so
agree.
true. Allie said y'all both should be able to have an input on the lady. Okay, that's how I feel, Allie.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna come back to that. Janae said, so what if the man starts dealing with the woman without you?
Baby.
I'll let you, I'll gonna let you get it. I'll let you
I
get
mean,
it. I'll let you get it.
you know what? Like I stated earlier, I feel like men do what they want to do.
Facts.
So what if you deal with the other woman? If that woman decides she wants to tell me that and disrespects me, I'm gonna make you handle it, and you're gonna be uncomfortable in this period.
Yeah.
So is that considered cheating?
It's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
considered cheating. Cause what
Yeah.
you
What you
wanna
what you
hit
out
the
by
threesome
yourself
girl
for?
up for? When you
Because I
getting
understand,
threesomes.
as I said, most times when threesomes happen, they're initiated by the women. So that means the women already knew each other anyway. So in a sense, there's no reason for you to be talking to her outside of me.
So, okay, I'm glad you said that because that goes back to what Allie said. I agree. Y'all, we both should be able to pick the woman.
That's
Why
a negative
not?
ghostwriter.
But
because
a
I
lot
know
of
what he like.
men, a lot of
He know
men
what
like
he
to
like
leave that
too.
to their
Well,
their
my
significant
people,
other.
Okay.
that's what my people have told me. Like, no, I don't want to get involved. You do it. Like, I brought people in, and he had no idea what
That's
their name
because
was.
they know y'all probably gonna be like, well, she probably.
They
No,
know
I
they
haven't
woman.
tried.
I'm
I
a
haven't-
true.
no, no, so let
You
me
might
because
get your
here's the
head
thing.
busted.
If you or your person have to think that I'm wondering in the back of my mind two things: has he messed with them before, or is he gonna mess with her after? You definitely can't do no threesome. You can't do it. If you think if that's your thought process, you're out of there. You can't do it because it's mental. It's like because mind you, you're seeing somebody that you love that loves you in return, having some sense of intimacy with just a stranger, pretty much. Because sometimes my people have been stranger. I just bought him in. He had no idea who they are, name or nothing. Hi, how you doing? Come on, let's go.
So Danny, is it Danny or Danny? Sorry, I done had a little too many That ain't right.
I'm selfish, baby.
Is it? What is it, Shanetta?
Baby.
Danny?
Oh yeah.
You
Okay,
selfish?
I'm with her.
with
She
these
said, I'm
niggas?
selfish. I'm too territorial. It's my man, my man, my man. Like, I love him. Hell no.
Does
You
that
know
make
that-
Does
you
that
know
make you
that-
love him any less? That don't make you love him any less. Because
No,
you-
but we selfish. I don't want you on my man. Because what if he like the way you ride it?
That's your part. That's your issue.
No, I could
That's
be
a-
doing
yeah.
it. No.
Yeah.
I could be doing it the best.
No, you can't be doing the business if she ride him
That's
better.
the thing.
It's
My
just
man,
something new.
my man. Your man
You done
left
got
you
up
for
there.
dead.
Right, you did what?
We can't
She
be.
said your
We,
man what? Caprisha?
your man left you for dead. We can't, baby. We can't be territorial too much over these men now.
No.
It's 2023. We gotta
Because
stop
when you do, that's when they
We
listen.
can try.
When you all out here with your head held high, walking straight through the
this a
crowd.
charger?
Nah, bro, don't unplug it. Thinking you got somebody. As soon as you think you got somebody, you walk around here all proud and shit. That's when they make you like a damn fool. So, nah.
Exactly.
I don't want
So,
that much territory, bro.
You probably have not experienced or gotten to that point, but we
yeah,
have
I, don't
love
want,
and
I ain't there no more.
She
I
said,
don't
I'm just
know.
not voluntarily sharing, and I'm with you.
Listen, let me say this. I'm the baby of the family. I don't like to share shit. I don't like to share nothing. Candy, cards. I don't like to share nothing. I don't deem that to be sharing. I deem it to be honest, it'd be really more for me than him.
baby, beat her up.
Yeah,
I'm
like.
tired tonight. I
really-
need a little kick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to do a little too much.
What you drinking? I need what she drinking. Bring me some of that.
Y'all getting the real me.
Listen.
Did y'all not see them comments?
Yeah.
Of my friends saying they don't know they
They
better
did-
get
I
the
did
real.
see that. I
That's
did
what I'm
see
saying.
Listen, I'm not saying for that because listen, I never really want to turn down the opportunity to do it. I don't want to turn that down. I'm saying like for me because I'm into women as well. A lot of times, sometimes it could be more for me wanted than him. I just think he just get the benefit of it. He get the
Okay.
luxury. So read some of the comments.
Okay,
Mike
Mike
Ross.
Ross said, women don't cheat? Question mark.
They do. Yeah.
Women cheat.
They
We
do.
just cheat better than
We
y'all.
should. I was just gonna say that.
We cheat a lot better than y'all. Yeah. Janae laughed. Mike Ross made a face. Brian said Caprisha ain't playing. Am said, now I told you to chill. Tiandra said that damn Cappy.
Listen.
Is that your nickname too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the truth will set you free. No, it's just realistic. The truth will set you free.
Are you Am?
Yeah.
Oh, Tiandra, okay.
Yeah, the truth will set you free. And there's no, listen, I don't know.
It will.
If y'all selfish and you can't see your person touching some person, you definitely can't do it. I don't know what to tell you. I said this earlier on social media. One of my Facebook friends, one of my acquaintances that I know, she put on Facebook like, women, if you never gave oral to another woman before, you're boring. And it was so many people in there like, I'm bored. And I was like, I mean, here's my thought process. And I know y'all gonna be lying, because let me just say this. Some of the women in which I have had conversations with about being with another woman, they've always kind of said, oh, I've thought about it so much. I've thought about it. I believe every woman has thought about it at some point in life. Whether you acted up on it or whether you want to admit it to somebody else, you've thought about doing it at one point in your life.
Okay, what that mean?
Yeah, if you've thought about doing it, if you've seen somebody that's just, I say it, shit. If you see somebody that's attractive, or you happen to be on Pornhub or xnxx.com, and you watch your videos, and it happen to be another video of another chick, you like, dang, that's some entertaining shit.
It really
I think I want to try that.
me, Twitter.
You have, you have seen, you have considered. I'm telling you.
In public.
Listen, I'm telling you, every woman has thought about being with another woman before. Now, I don't care. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. That's what I believe.
It is because we're women. We know what we like.
That is true.
We know what we like. We know how we feel. We know who or what to do, to how it's to make us how we want to feel.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
When we do see, hey, damn. It makes you curious, but if it's not for you, it's not for you.
That's true.
If it's not for you and your partner, it's
that
not
does
for
not
you
make us boring.
It does. It doesn't make you. It always
make you
works
boring.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever works for you, do it.
Well, I've seen men say that they didn't want to be with two women at one time. So I've seen it before.
Right.
And let me ask you this. This is a question too. So I just seen this the other day too. So do you believe if a woman, and this is on the male podcast as well. So we generally think of threesomes. Automatically, we think of two women and a guy. Well, it could be two women and a guy. It could be three women. I guess it could be three guys. But nevertheless, I've seen people say, if it's two women and a guy, it's a threesome.
It's a train.
If it's two men and a woman, it's a train. So what's the difference?
I mean, two. Okay. I don't condone in the train. I don't know.
So what's the train? Two men and a woman?
So that's what they're saying. So where on the street is, if it's two women and a guy, it's a threesome.
And I heard that two men and a woman, it's gay. That's what they saying.
I mean, I've heard a lot of men tell me,
touching.
I don't even want to be in the same room and I see another man's ass.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of
men
men do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. My two best candidates, if I was to,
they going.
If it was both of them at the same time, that would be a wonderful time. I probably wouldn't mind doing it. Keep it a secret.
But would they go? Would they do it though?
Don't say nobody.
But Caprisha, would they do it though?
Would they
do it?
They probably
No, they wouldn't do it, baby.
No.
They pressed about pre. They
Because
not gonna do it.
that's against what they believe to be masculinity.
Period.
I think that
That's
they
what
feel
they
like
press.
being, especially a man that's heterosexual, he
Yeah.
feel like being in a room with another man, another straight man, is a homosexual tendency because you're having to see that guy naked.
And
So I don't think
Yeah.
ain't y'all at the same time? Y'all could be going at the same time.
they could be going at the same time for sure.
But bang.
One in the map. I mean, which one?
Yeah,
One
like
in the
two
map.
ends. We got two ends. We can make it work. There's two.
Wait, let
Come
me
on,
read
friend,
these.
You watch the mood. You done seen the things. You know how it goes.
Let me read these, honey.
Okay, go
'Cause-
ahead.
all right. Danny said it already be so much going on behind an MF back, so I can't wrap my mind around making a nigga feel comfortable to do it in my face. I ain't there yet. Well, at least she admitted she not
Yes,
there.
baby. At least you know
B-Level
what you
said
like.
too. Wait. Danny also said, I absolutely acknowledge other women's beauty, but I ain't never thought about smash. Laugh out loud. B-Love said 2 guys and a woman is a train. I'm sorry. I be wanting people to see my tattoo. What you mean? What they there for? Am said train. Janae said, I think we all have. We all have what? Janae, you done had a threesome?
A train, baby.
A train?
Nah, baby, we ain't
Which
not
one?
did that one.
Choo-choo.
Because back in when I was
Which
in high
one,
school,
Janae?
That was
Janae.
nothing to be
that was
proud
some
of.
nice. Yeah, baby, I couldn't do that one. I did
Which
like,
one,
but I
Janae?
couldn't
You
do
need to come clean and
Never
tell
nothing to
us.
be proud of.
But I just want to say that, she said no,
not
she
the
ain't never
train.
had.
Okay, baby.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Janae.
Can we go to the next topic? I got a
So
question.
let me ask it. So really quickly. You got a question? You got another question?
Not about this.
So, you made me lose my train of thought. Because you said I was going to ask you a question.
Threesome.
No. I can't think.
The
Nevertheless,
podcast.
what you got? What you got?
Okay. I got a question from the inbox.
Okay.
When friends replace you because of their jealous friends, why do they don't want you to hang around them because they are insecure? Why do you feel like pretty much just ask jealous friends being insecure? Let's talk about that. She didn't really ask the question. She just said, y'all need to talk about when friends replace you because of their jealous friends. Oh, okay. They don't want you to hang around them because they are insecure. That's a good question. That's a good topic, rather.
I'll let y'all answer because
Netta, she kind of selfish and jealous. I ain't gonna say she's selfish, but she kind of jealous.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She probably need to talk about
am
that.
too.
You jealous?
I don't have no shade to y'all. I still love y'all. Just can't fuck with y'all. But I don't have the same group of friends that I had 6 months ago. I went through a situation that really showed me where people lied with me. And even though they probably didn't mean to show me how they, lie and where their loyalty was, it was shown to me. And I, out of respect for myself, I had to make the decision for myself. I am a jealous friend because I read people. But I am not the type of person to push you away from somebody that you're comfortable with being around because of what I feel. I'd rather you experience that on your own because we all have to have these experiences on our own to make the final decisions that we have.
That's true.
So, I am a jealous friend, but I'm not going to push you away from your other friendships. I'm going to let you have that.
But you're still jealous, though. So how do you handle that?
I'm going to still be cordial with you. If you haven't gave me a real reason to be just side-eye you, I'm going to be cordial with you. I'm going to be friendly. I'm going to invite you in. I'm going to make you feel like you one of us. Because I'm not about tearing women down or nobody down.
So
but
you going to act funny with me when we come back around? Because me and you friends. But she my friend. So are you going to act funny with me when I come back around?
if she is treating you genuinely and giving you loyalty, I am not going to hate on nobody that's showing you love.
Okay.
Love is infinite. We can receive that from anybody. It don't
Right.
matter if our extra parties don't get along.
Right.
Love is infinite. If you are being showed love and loyalty, I'm for it, baby.
Absolutely.
Even though I see that she a snake ass bitch. I'm for it. Have it. But that's for you to determine. That's not for me to determine. So I don't do that.
Okay.
Janetta.
What you asking my jealous friend?
No, I didn't ask. I know you are. I'm just
Cheers.
saying, why is that?
Janetta, you're a jealous friend. I get it too.
It's only because let me just put
I
on
feel
this.
your genuine.
I don't have friends until I have a friend. Didi is my friend, right? I can't, in an attachment to those I've attempted it, I can't deal with women. I can't deal with, because the things, I'm very vocal. I'm very direct. I'm not that friend that's going to be like, oh, he broke your heart. I'm like, bitch, you got to get it. Come on. You got to get out of it. And so because I'm that strong person, I can't sympathize with a lot of women. They can't accept that portion of me. So
And when you're hard, they feel like you hate.
Absolutely. So then I just so those that I do, once you become my friend, I love you and I care for you, I'm just not going to let you see. I don't want to see you getting fucked. So because I don't want to see you getting fucked, and I feel like if I see it or I witness it or I just know it, instead of me letting you do it on yourself, like Caprisha just said, I just be like, listen, just stop fucking with him. Stop fucking with her, because I don't want to see you being hurt. So I'm trying to foreshadow that from happening. And then it really is going to frustrate me when they did something to you, when they really want to do something to you, because then now I want to fight because they really have wronged and did somebody that I love. So, yeah, I am a jealous friend for sure. You're right about that. You're right. What you think?
Are you a jealous friend, Didi?
I don't think I'm a jealous friend at all. I just think another thing, I have different friends. Like, well, me and Shanetta, we probably can go anywhere. We can go to church together. We can go out to the club. We can go out to eat. We can go to a business meeting. We can talk hood. We can talk professional. But everybody has a different level. So
Yes.
I can just recall one time I brought a couple of my friends together and it just did not go well.
Baby, every time I do that, I'm done doing it. I ain't doing it no
This
more.
one, baby, showed her natural,
you
light
do that,
skin.
Girl.
Shanetta, when is your birthday?
May 6th, girl. May 6th.
Oh my gosh, she a Gemini.
Baby, is that what Gemini?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
you're a
Tar-
Tau- oh,
Taurus.
Now,
even
see, my
worse.
mama was
I know,
a Taurus,
right?
but she was sweet.
Yeah.
My mama was
Listen,
sweet. I don't know.
First of all, Diddy put me in a predicament.
Y'all bring that up. I just.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about it,
Okay.
because talking about it, y'all know how I get. I get real angry. I need some anger management. But
Girl, me and her got into it about the situation. It just
it
got
had
that
nothing
bad.
to
It
do
had
with
nothing to do with
us.
me.
It had nothing to do with us. But yeah, we had to have like a whole little situation because I'm gonna bypass.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
real friends, so y'all can have that conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
and see, I don't have a lot of friends. A lot of people know me.
Yeah.
But then and so I try to include everybody. You know what I'm saying, in what I got going on. But this one right here is definitely a jealous
I am,
friend.
for sure.
So I have to be. I mean, even when I tell her like stuff, such and such gave me such and such advice. Well, she don't really know. You know what I'm saying? She don't know.
Baby,
Like,
they sound like me.
Is it
Girl,
more
shut
than your
up.
opinion?
Yes. No.
Anyway.
Girl, shut up. But you're right. She had them for different things. But I just listen. Listen. I love hard. I love really, really hard. And so when I love you. No BS. There's the two things you're gonna get from me with my love. You're gonna get love and you're gonna get loyalty. Those are things that are deeply rooted in me, like deeply, deeply rooted in me. So when I do that and I see somebody that I know that's gonna screw somebody that I it just comes. There are different emotions that come with that, and it's just because I don't want to see you hurt. Just because you're
Yeah.
somebody that I love, and I want to be able to fix our problems and or issues. That's just kind of what it is.
I
Okay, we
totally
got
agree
some,
with that.
We got questions.
I recently just went through a transition to where I do not no longer have my friends that I have had for 15, in the range of 10 to 15 years. I don't have anything else to say about them. I love them dearly. I love their children. Their children are still my children. It's just that, God will punish us for not
Man, what you talking about?
standing up for ourselves.
Absolutely.
He will punish us for not moving and pushing things that's not no longer meant. It doesn't mean anything else, it doesn't does us any goodness. And he will punish us for that. So I really had to start letting people or holding people accountable for the things that they will do.
Yeah.
You can't do that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And the person that I have grown into, you can't do that now. So I have to hold you accountable for the things that you do. I was a jealous friend. I made excuses for my friends for the stuff that they did to me. But no, I can no longer do that because I gotta receive all my blessings, baby.
Absolutely.
I can't keep no bull
For
around
sure.
me. I'm not even going to detail because I don't want to offend anyone. But I just recently, and it was hard for me. Like, it put me in a depression that I had to transition from people that I've been knowing for 15 years. That I have been knowing their kids since they came out. Since, people that watch my kids be birthed. I have 3 of them. And, we just gotta, sometimes we grow away from people and
there's nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong
Don't
with
play
it.
with it. Don't play with it.
Boy, don't play with it,
Come on,
because
baby.
the new
Don't
me,
play
you
with
can't play with me.
So then you got some comments over here. What they saying?
Yeah, so let me go back. Janae was talking about threesomes, so she said, hell no.
Ooh,
She's never
baby.
had neither, so not a train, not a threesome. And then Danny said I was about to clutch my pearls. She was responding to Janae. Janae was responding to Danny. She said, that's a no for me. I only want to please one man. And then I think Danny started talking to me about, that's usually how I go, Dee Dee. They start being shady towards you. So she's talking about the friendship.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. They start being a little, distant and whatever. Shaquila says, I will cuss you out about my friends. I love my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Shaquila also says that my friends will cuss someone out about me as well. I only have a few. Danny said, that's me, Shanetta. I love care with my core.
Yeah, I do. And that's just inundated to everybody. Everybody gets that with me. They get the same. I promise you, Dee Dee can say this. She tell people this all the time. She ain't discriminating. She ain't doing you like that. I'm pretty universal. I'm pretty universal. If I'm gonna go off on you, I'm gonna go off on that. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, but there is no separation and such. Ain't none of that. I don't know about none of that.
She bought me this necklace for my birthday, and I really feel like she got like some type of chokehold.
Girl, let me me tell you something. Retarded. I'll tell you that is retarded. That
Cause
is
she's
retarded.
crazy. Y'all be thinking Netta is fine, and you
Oh, my
know,
God.
baby, she is crazy. Am says I love my friends, all two of them.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't have that many at all. So here's another question somebody wanted to ask. And we'll wait to Caprisha had to step away for a second. She'll be back. But do you think you're single until you're married? Is there a classification of just saying I'm single until somebody put a ring on your finger, get married?
No, I think it's stages, or maybe a stage, or a couple stages.
Mm-hmm.
So no, if we're dating, we go from single to dating, from dating to engage to marriage.
So then what happens with dating? So is it okay for somebody to date multiple people while you're dating?
Not in my book. I don't have time for you to be dating multiple people. I need you to focus on what we got going on.
Well then, okay, so there's stages to dating. There's like getting to know each other classification. Then there's like I have butterflies, I like you, and then so like that's what I'm saying. Dating is using just different terms in which you mean. So let me just say this: I either like you, or I don't like you, and I just want to, I'm bouncy.
I agree. Well, it may not even be that part with me. I just may like you, or I don't like you, and I really like you. There's no really in between.
There's no in between.
If
Gotta do one or the
I don't
other.
really like you, then I don't really want to.
I'm not gonna waste my time with you.
Yeah.
It's either have to be one or the other. We either have to be together, or we got to yum bouncy.
Yeah,
But
and I don't like yum bouncing with people that I don't really like. I don't like. It has to be.
You mean like
something.
to try to like? Listen, there's a sense of being okay. There's a sense of There's a sense of being sexual with someone, physical.
Yeah, that you're attracted to.
That I'm just attracted to, but I don't really like them. Like I want to be with them.
Yeah.
Not like that. Like not no potential. Like there have been people you could just be physical with and not have a potential relationship with.
Yeah.
Can you do that? There's a separation. Like there are people. Like there's a separation of that. I
Like
can
somebody
say,
that I'm just attracted to.
yeah, it's gonna be one or the other. It's either going to be I'm just attracted to you and I want to yum bouncy you, or I like you. Like I like you. I think we could do something here. We can build something. But there's no middle. So there's no middle.
Yeah, no middle for me.
Too,
Is there a meeting for you?
Janae.
Is there a meeting? You have a meeting? I don't know about
She said she liked that phrase, yum, bouncy.
Yeah, everybody
I really
don't know
do
what
too.
that is. And she been saying it for years, y'all. Tell me what yum bouncy mean. I mean,
yum bouncy is doing the business. So
Right.
having sex is what yum bouncy is. I just say that for the people. So anyway, so do you have, Caprisha, do you have a middle? Is there a middle with you as it relates to dealing with someone? Is there like is it, hey, we're either going to like each other, we're moving towards a direction, and we're yum bouncy, or do you have a middle in between those two things?
Those middles, it creates situationships. I'm tired of them. Okay, I'm tired because this wave over here, you come over here on this wave, you're gonna want to stay.
You gonna stay?
I don't want no
Girl.
more.
Y'all heard that song by Delicious? F&L?
I was listening.
What's her name?
F&L?
Who?
It's
I
F&L. Y'all
don't-
heard the song by Delicious F&L?
What's that?
I don't want you to stay. I when I was younger, I was like, you know what? Ooh, I got this soul tie with this person that won't leave me alone. This soul tie with this person that won't leave me alone.
Copy
When you get
buggy.
older, I'm about to be 30 in September. Hey, I don't want all them soul ties. I'm
what I'm
straight.
saying.
So now,
And I don't want you with them either.
right? Lately, it's been either this or that. Hey, either you just yum bouncy, or you trying to get to something. Soon as I figure out that's not where you're trying to go, I'm gonna cut the yum. Well, we probably ain't even got to the yum bouncy, but I'm gonna cut all that out.
So are you dating multiple people? Do you date multiple?
No,
Do you date multiple people?
no.
So it's got to be one or two, maybe, and that's it.
One or two, maybe.
Mom ain't saying what you're doing, but like, do you agree with dating multiple people or?
I agree with probably dating 1 to 3 people.
Okay.
I agree while you're dating all 3 of those people. I agree. You're going to have different connections with all 3 of them, but I agree with, making them wait for the yum bounce before you just open up, because I believe in getting to know with someone. I want to fall in love with someone's mind,
Right.
how they are, or,
Wait,
not even fall in love, just get to know them for how they are. And, who they are, what they like. Can they hold a conversation? because somebody can fool you within 1 to 3 months.
That's true.
Oh,
So
that's
let me
for
ask
sure.
you this before she asks her next question.
Okay.
How do you feel since you have 1 to 3 people, or that's what you prefer? How do you feel if they do the same?
I can't feel no type of way. When I
Yeah.
was younger, I would try to be reckless and try to dictate that. But now I'm older. I can't dictate what they do. That's dating. That's the definition of dating. And a lot of people nowadays, they don't know the definition of dating. They don't know that, hey, you got to go through this step, and this step. And they might be going through, it doesn't matter how many steps they're going through with how many females. You just need to worry about you and your connection. If y'all connection, if y'all meant to be, it's going to happen. If it's not, then it's not. You gained a new friend, or
Yeah,
you just
that's
gained
true.
a new person.
Dear John, don't date me and think we finna be dating multiple people because you're gonna get busted in your face.
Yeah, I mean, but after a certain point, I'm not gonna. If I'm liking on you and I feel like you liking on me, I'm not gonna want you dating other people.
Right.
But that's when we go on the next step of dating. Like,
Well, then that becomes the understanding, and so
Yeah.
that's why I said I think people really kind of deflect on on dating, the definition of dating. I think there is a misconception, and that's
There
kind of
is.
explained.
Excuse me.
You know, I think some people use it as we're just getting to know each other. Some people are saying we're just going out having a good time, and we're kind of liking each other. And then there's we're together, and I don't want you to see anybody else. So I think there are just different classifications of what you may consider to be dating.
We got a few
However,
comments.
whatever it is expressed between those that are involved. I don't know. In different phases of dating comes different things for me. At the beginning, I may be like, do what you want to do, see who you want to see. And then once I really kind of start feeling you, liking you, whatever, then I'm like, nah, you need to be
Yeah.
chilling on seeing whoever you want to see because I'm trying to see where it's going. And then, so those things, you classify those things as they happen with the understanding between the two people.
yes, you have to. So, both parties will be on the same page. No one will be confused. There's no extra stuff going on. You have to be just clear. Like, a lot of people are not clear in the dating. They're just not clear. Like, we got to go in the steps. People just be wanting to, oh, I met you. I'm ready to smash you. You my boo. No.
Get all that shit. Okay, so Danny says, if you've been intentional about dating and the pursuit of having a real relationship and marriage is a goal, then no, you're not single to married. You're in a committed relationship. I agree. She also says, where I'm at, I'm not young, bouncy with nobody that I don't see a future with. I love too hard and genuine. Then he says, period. If we dating and you entertaining other people, giving them the same access that I have, go be with them. I will bow out gracefully.
Me and Danny pretty much the same in one because I just feel like dating multiple people, you're getting to know, and I get it. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket at the same time. But if you're dating me and we're feeling each other, I don't feel the need for you to be trying to learn somebody else. What's their favorite color? Go take
Right,
them to dinner.
right.
You need to be spending that money over here with me.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? If we are doing a yum, bouncy, you don't need to be doing that with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's so
Exactly.
many stipulations that you need to not do with somebody else. So I just feel like put your focus on one person. I think if it doesn't work, you can tell if something gonna work quick.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's
It don't
for
take long for you to
You-
know
you definitely
this
can.
man, this woman is not gonna be it.
Especially at a certain age.
At this big age, baby, we
Yeah, we
know
can
who
tell.
gonna work and who
Yeah,
not.
we do.
So if you just put your focus on me, and if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. And we just keep moving to the next person. That's how I feel.
Here's what I do want to ask. So because just in relationships and so because infidelity is a major thing, major issues in relationships and situations, it's also becoming a normal. Let's be very clear. It's becoming a norm.
What is?
Infidelity in relationships. It's becoming so dating multiple
I'm
people.
going to jail.
Polygamy is becoming really
Baby.
really famous.
Oh, Jesus.
People just dating whatever. It's becoming it's almost like a normal to the point to where now people are saying two things: get your person, love them for what you're gonna love them for, do what you're gonna deal with it for, and just accept that they're gonna cheat.
I'm not doing that.
The second part I've heard them say is, well, our granddaddies did it. Let me tell you something. My granddaddy had 4 sets of kids. My granddaddy also made sure that my grandmother didn't have to do anything.
Right.
Nothing at all. Like stay at home with the kids and raise the kids and stuff and whatever. And she took care of him. Never. But things are different. Times are different.
Right.
It's just different. So anyway, nevertheless, that's kind of what I just wanted to ask in that is that do you guys believe that it's just becoming a norm just for there to be relationships with multiple people? And do you believe in an open marriage, an open relationship?
You want me to go first?
Either one.
'Cause I'm
Either one.
normally. You go ahead.
Okay, so I had a friend who tried to do an open relationship. She had been in a relationship ever since she had graduated from high school to college. So she, moved here, meet new people. She wanted an open relationship. It did not work out because you don't know what your partner and how deep your partner is going to go with the open relationship on his side, or if you're going to be able to handle that.
Right.
She wasn't able to handle that because he was a military man, and instead of her driving him to the airport, the open relationship girl driving him to the airport.
Yeah.
And y'all got a child together.
Boundaries.
You need to be trying to see your wife and your kid when you going on a plane, not an open relationship chick. So,
You don't believe in it?
hey, I believe whatever works for whatever party. That's what I believe. It's not gonna work for me, but if it works for someone else, I'm not against it. But for me, initially, I'm not able to do it because those type of confusing things can happen. How much should my side chick act like a main chick? Right. And how much should my main chick act like a side chick? Like, it's just too confusing for me. I feel like for me, I wouldn't be able to handle that. But if another person comes up with an agreement that works for them, that's fine. But for me, I wouldn't be able to do it. I need to be able to have set boundaries at all times within my relationships. I'm not in the mood for any surprises. I'm 29. I'm about to be 30. I have children. They got to look at stuff. I got to be an example. I got to make sure my man is being a good enough example to show my daughters, hey, this is how a woman's supposed to be loved, and vice versa for my son. So for me, no, I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to participate in it because it would be confusing for my household. But if you find a system that works for you, anybody that is interested in that, hey, it works for you. No judgment here. I'm going to beat my nigga head in. Period.
What was the question?
Do you believe in open, bro?
I got that part, but it was another part.
Open relationship.
Do you believe in open relationships?
No.
Did you ask me the question?
No.
This
no
a triple shot for Hennessy.
I told you. No open relationships because, again, like she said, like, somebody's not going to be able to handle it. Mm-hmm. And I honestly feel like it brings so much into what we already got going on. Like, I'm sure we got 1,000,001 things that we need to deal with, let alone an outside person. Mm-hmm. And I don't need you coming and telling me, Caprisha flipped me upside the wall, and I'm going to need you to, pick it up.
No.
I don't need you coming to tell me nothing like that. So, no, I'm just saying, but no, it's a no for me.
You're going to be flipped, all right. You're going to be flipped.
I mean, flip off the freeway.
So anyway, so I just said that to say, just because, as I said, it seemed like it's not a norm. It should not be a norm, but it seems like that is the most issues that you have. And I guess because it's just an overwhelming flow of just women and lack of men, but I'm going to ask something about that too. Mm-hmm. Overwhelming flow of women, lack of men, nevertheless, it just kind of puts you in a commonality of just seeing different things, different people. So, what's this? What's this? I already read that.
You didn't
let's
read
see. Danny says, period, if we dating and you entertain other people, giving them the same access that I have, yes, I did. Go be with them about gracefully. She also said, exactly, because most people thoroughly vet a person before you even get to the talking stage. So once we pass the talking stage, we both know if we want to move forward, so it shouldn't be no extra people in the equation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just think in a sense of it depends on what your status and periods of dating is. You know what I mean? That's kind of said just towards you. So here's another thing I want to talk about. Because on the last show, the guy asked a question and said, out of all, if you had to prioritize or put in order, the trades in which people done that were the biggest cheaters in our area, right? Like, if you had to name the type of thing that they did, who are the biggest cheaters in the area in which we live, categorized in occupation, what they do.
Let me start.
So if you had to prioritize them, where would they be? I'll tell you guys what I said first. You want me to tell you what I said?
Yeah.
Mine was club owners. First, number one. Promoters, number two. And nobody after that. But
girl, that's your own experience.
Definitely them club,
that ain't
let me tell you
it.
something. Them club owners, promoters, police officers,
Ooh, police officers. That was mine, honey. That was mine.
musicians,
There you go.
artists,
Truck drivers.
Truck
Singers,
drivers,
honey. These all the-
barbers.
Barbers.
Ooh, I've been in a barber community.
Some of these doctors cheat too.
I'll say that they okay. They can pay what they weigh.
Right. They okay.
So you saying these club
They in
owners
the
and promoters,
clear.
they don't make no money?
What? I'm just saying, pay what you weigh. Listen. And this where
Singers
we,
are.
where we are in the South, of
Yeah, we
course.
get a lot of revenue.
The
right?
night said entrepreneurs, that kind of wrap up the whole species
Yeah,
of men.
Yeah, like it's that what we really named. Like think about what we named. These are people that have some type of association to entertainment lifestyle or something in uniform. One of the
Right.
two. Entertainment lifestyle or something in uniform. And I just feel like so the questions that was asked. So if you guys are the ones that does the cheating, why is it? Can you not turn around? Can you not turn down Cat? Can y'all just not turn down the Cat? I do understand it's in your face and it's at you all the time. But goddamn,
Exactly. I saw something today on Instagram saying niggas is easy. Like
They
y'all don't
are.
turn
Y'all
down
don't turn
nothing.
down nothing but y'all
Y'all
collar.
take anything.
turn out nothing but your collar.
Baby.
Danny said them call center niggas. They
Yeah.
cheat.
Baby, I don't want nobody that's working in a
call
call
centers be their
center.
own
I just
community.
told my
Yeah.
friend this. I don't want no call center.
Yeah, them
nigga.
call-
Yes,
them
they
call
be, they
centers.
talking to everybody in the call
Man, listen,
center.
Baby,
them call
don't never
centers-
try to play
Uh-oh,
me.
military men. They
Oh, that's
cheat.
for sure.
Yeah, they
Somebody said the
definitely cheat.
railroad.
Yeah, the people
I'm
that
too worried
drive
about
trucks.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Don't
somebody
even come
said the
around me.
railroad.
Truck
Listen,
drivers.
Listen, I
I don't
just
got time for no
it's
crazy
weird.
shit.
I'm telling you, like it is it's just what is wrong with saying no? Let's be clear. Everybody
Nah,
say cat
I
is cat, but
might
it's not
catch
cat. It's not all
this.
cat. It is not all. It is about not
It's
the same.
not.
It does different things, different people, different feeling, different groove. But I'm just saying, like. And then here's the frustrating piece is that the thing that they say, oh, I got a type, I have a type. And then when I see what you mess with it's never your type. It's the people that you choose to step out with is like that's what you out here doing.
And let me just
Right.
say this. When y'all go mess with these girls that are way underneath,
It's so insulting.
it's so insulting. It's embarrassing. It makes me not even want to talk to you because, like, dude, I'm flipping up and down the
Snap it up,
ceiling.
flip it.
I'm doing
How you
everything you can imagine. And you mean to tell me you go sleep with this monster?
What?
You gonna mess with this girl that, you know what I'm saying? She don't
Nothing.
have nothing.
Nothing.
She ain't
Like Ross
trying to do
back on.
nothing. You know what I'm
Nothing.
saying? So what is going through your mind?
Here's what I tell you. I put y'all see me post this as a caption sometimes. Like I'm your WCW. Like the women that you deal with or cheat with are the ones that look up to me. The people that you go out and cheat with are the ones that in my story trying to figure out where I got my shoes from, where I got my outfit from, how I work there, what I do. These people are people that admire me.
That admire
and
me.
you go out and
They
sleep with them.
fans. They
Yeah,
are fans.
like come on, bro. You never make anybody. That's my only issue in relationship and marriage or whatever. It's just the thing is like you never make nobody feel like they equal to me. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do to break a bitch down or break a bitch in their back, but you better let them know. Listen, I don't care what I do to you. You are never on the same level playing field as what I
Never.
got. You know what I mean? You're never gonna be on the same playing field. But again, as Didi said, it's insulting that they're not on the same playing field. Y'all know that.
Exactly.
You know it. You know what I mean?
Like, what is out there that I'm not doing? And that's the thing she was talking about earlier. These conversations that we need to have with each other. If it's something that I'm not doing, give me the opportunity to
Yes,
fix
baby,
it.
let me
Give me the
know. Give me the
opportunity to go
blueprint.
click on Pornhub and see what, you know what I'm saying?
Just let me
Whatever
know.
it is, give me that opportunity. And then if I don't fulfill it, then we can talk about it and discuss it and you can go do whatever you want to do.
Absolutely.
Because at that point, and then let me say this, and I'm sorry. I done got, this liquor
Nah,
kicking
baby,
in.
you
Yeah.
hitting it.
Half the time, y'all don't even be living up to what you supposed to be living up to. Why you want me to flip cartwheels in the bed?
Oh.
You don't even be doing what you supposed to do. So why is it that you put so much demand on a woman that you can't really even live up to, but you want to go out and step and mess with Booger Bear?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm done. It's some comments, but go ahead.
And okay, let's read the comments first. Then we get
Booger
back.
Bear
Go ahead,
eat
'cause I done
boogers.
drunk too much.
What? You made him go away.
Go back.
So, okay, somebody said preach after Mike Rouse. Okay, well, hold on. I think we got to go military men.
Nate.
At some point, let's see. At some point, you would think that it should get old. He said, "Why must I be like that? Why must I chase the cat?
The dog
Like
in
a
y'all.
dog." Okay. And Danny says facts. He said they be trying to be like you, look like you, and act just like you.
girl.
Shaquila says I'm hollering with Netta is too funny. She said they ain't on your level. Nate says Duke can be. You could be doing all that and some. Do you offer some peace? He said Nate Logic. He says you, and he says that part Didi. So that's the thing too. So I want you guys to understand that guys that are watching, I want you guys to understand that we're not saying that the reason for your infidelity is always something that I'm not doing in the bedroom.
Right.
I do understand that you do want some peace. You want to feel reassured. You want to feel like, you want to have your self-esteem. You want to have your ego. You want to feel loved. You want to feel supported. You want to feel appreciated. There are a list of things in which you want me to do and to provide to you, and I do understand that. But do also understand that in order for me to give you that support, you have to support me in the same manner.
Exactly.
Like, I understand my energy is going to be reciprocated and fed from you. So what you're pouring into me is what I'm going to be able to pour into you.
Yes.
However, that's not always the case. You guys don't understand that we pour so much into you that at the end of the day, we have nothing left. At the end of the day, at the end of the month, at the end of the conversation, at the end of the year, we have nothing left because we have poured and poured and poured. So not only are we pouring, we're getting the buckets to fill the water with to pour into you.
Boy.
So it is draining. It is absolutely draining by the time I'm done. By the time
really
I'm done, I'm
is.
like, shit.
I don't have nothing else to give.
You know what? That you said that perfectly. We don't have nothing else to give. Women are we're ready to. Hey, what are your flaws? What do you don't like? What do you like? We are willing to learn what our men do and don't like, so that we can reflect it. So we can reflect it at the point to where we are adding to them, so that they are able to be the phenomenal men that they're able to be. But these days, you men are not allowing us to be that. Us women, we will, take heed to your likes, your dislikes, your flaws, and we will accept it. And y'all won't even accept us for our flaws.
Exactly.
Nothing.
And when y'all
Beyonce
see
say
a
flaws
flaw,
and all.
y'all be like, "Oh shit, I'm finna go fuck with goddamn."
You right at the first thing smoking.
Right,
First,
Tom. No, not
first
Tom.
flaw.
Yeah, it be some Tom Dix and some Harry.
Yeah, first flaw.
I'm gonna throw a
yeah.
Bethany in there because it be
Listen,
Tom,
but y'all
Dick, and
don't
Harry
understand.
and Bethany.
Here's what's so crazy. Like, a lot of times I'm like, so just like y'all men say, when I take my girl, the first time I take a girl, I'm gonna take her to swim on some water so I can see her without no makeup. But I want y'all to understand that these women that y'all decide to go step out with, right? Y'all step out with them. All they see is what you have provided in them in the physicality. That's all they see on the outside.
Whatever you
They
provide.
have no idea that your credit score is 420. They have no idea that when you go get you, like, seriously, like, I have to pick up your clothes for you. They have no idea that when you come in from the day, you just take your shoes out in the middle of the fucking floor. They have no idea that you got like 5 teeth missing in the back. They have no idea that you have to get your line up with blackout. They have no idea.
Baby,
that,
don't be worried
They
about
only
that.
see what you present.
Absolutely. So that's what I tell people all the time. Like, I basically made this man up for you. You know what I mean? Like, you have no earthly idea. You're so attracted to this physical being and what you think they have because they're made up for you. They're made up for you, but you've never seen him in a moment of vulnerability. You have no idea what this man is like if somebody call him and tell him that his dog died. You don't know what that person is like. You have no idea.
When he gets sick, how helpless he is.
We got some comments. We got some comments.
Yeah, we got some comments. Okay, Danny,
Okay.
you want to read them? Start with Danny.
I like this one, this particular one.
You gotta read your choose, friend.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, so Danny said, when you create a peaceful environment, you're receiving a peace. And
You gotta read all of
Friend,
them.
you skipped a couple.
I didn't because we read Nathaniel.
Go
Men that usually ask for peace.
Oh,
usually,
okay.
Go up to the last thing that was read. Okay.
You
yeah.
right.
Oh, you right.
Go back. Go. No. Just go there.
Okay.
Men.
Oh, okay, you're right. Men that usually ask for peace usually don't create a peaceful environment. Okay,
We
go
read
to the
that.
next one.
Okay, are you checking on me mentally, emotionally, helping me develop spiritually? What else are you giving outside of some?
We just answered that, Nate.
Yeah, we did. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you create a peaceful environment, you are receiving peace. It is
It's
automatically.
So she's answering your question, Nate. When you create a peaceful environment, you automatically get peace from us.
Yeah, so, okay, this is where I was starting it.
Shaquila.
Yes. A lot of men fall quicker for low
Yes.
self-esteem women because women with low self-esteem take BS and say
Just to say
they
they
got
got
a
a
man.
man.
Woo, I just had one of my off agains just tell me he like dingy women. That's a dingy ass woman.
Yes.
Men like dingy women so that they can manipulate you to listen to them so you
Come
can do what they
on.
supposed to do instead of teaching the
Come
woman,
on.
the dingy woman, whatever woman, hey, I don't like this. Hey, I like this. Instead of teaching her, molding her
Exactly.
to be those type of woman for you,
She dingy.
you want to put her in a dingy category.
Right. Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
You want to treat her like she
That's facts.
slow, like she retarded.
She is slow.
But
She
really,
treat like she acts.
She want to
Yeah.
be in the spotlight, pretty much.
But
'cause
what
she
you gotta
got
do,
nothing
you
going.
gotta start teaching the woman that you're interested in. You have to teach her how to treat you, so that she can pour into you, so that she can pour into you to where you can be a better man, so that you can pour into y'all situation. But you niggas don't do that.
They don't do that, and
You
y'all
look
expect
weird.
they
Y'all look
expect us
weird.
to know everything.
Yeah.
Well, here's weird. What I've
But y'all
what
don't
I've
even
had.
know how to make us have an orgasm.
So
What's
what?
crazy?
No. So what I've had.
Just
So what I've had
chill.
people say. What I've had men to say to me. What I had them say to me is that
Oh.
you are. I like you because you hold your own. You're independent. You hold your own. Or you gonna make sure
Tired.
you're straight. You know that I like you because of that.
Can you
However, that same reason be the reason why they don't want me 10 years later, because I'm strong, I'm independent, I'm the same reason that I make them or have them fall in love with me, or they fall in love with me, be the same reason why they're no longer wanting to pursue or continue the relationship, and they get someone else that's lesser than, just because you've put in your mind, I don't listen to you anymore, or I don't need you anymore. Understand this. This is what I always tell women, and women, I'm just gonna tell you guys, and this is for the guys, so y'all think I always jump on y'all plate. The worst thing you can do to a man is to bruise his pride, bruise his ego, and make him not feel wanted. Every man wants to feel wanted and needed. They want to feel like you want them. Not do you want them, but you need them. They need to feel that you need them to be there for whatever reason. We can tell them all the time, I want you. Oh, yeah, I want you, whatever. You have to make sure you keep building his pride and ego, and make sure you keep making him feel like I need you to be around me in my space for whatever reason. Not just for the money, not for, well, you need to, they just feel needed. They just
Yeah.
want to feel needed, pretty much. That's pretty much it is. So there y'all got me on some positive affirmations for y'all, because y'all be tripping.
I fucks with it.
Can I get
really
another
do.
shot?
You do? Got any more comments?
Yes, we do. So, Nate said, if we accept you for your flaws, when we try to correct that flaw, how do you act?
Baby, correct me. I'm ready to listen to my man. What you
Yes,
mean?
my
If you
man.
have the positive, if you have the path, or you have a better way to do
Hennessy.
things, when you have a woman that is willing to learn from you, even when she feel like she
She
don't
don't
learn
mind.
everything from you. If it's a extra thing that I can learn from you, baby, I want to learn that.
Yes,
Teach
a lot
me.
of us real women, we not
Just
trying
like y'all
to.
want to feel wanted, we want to
We
feel.
wanna-
Yes,
we
we
need that
want to feel
reassurance.
taught.
Yes.
Yes.
Teach me. Teach me.
Teach me.
Danny said they have no idea that I'm the one with the bag. She was talking about how
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
we have all the things for the men. Nate said, is she dinky or is she teachable, or she listens?
Baby, you should have knew she was dinky or teachable from the time that you entertained her. I mean, hey,
She
I'm
dinky.
always ready for a lesson.
Right.
I don't never think I know too much.
That's a flaw in guys, because let me just say this. So our sons now are 20 and 18, right? And I remember having a conversation with them when they were both 12 and 13. We're in the back having a conversation. We were just talking about girls, and both of our sons said, when I get older to start dating, I'm gonna date girls your color or white or Filipino or Hispanic or something. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? They're like, we're never gonna date black girls. And so I said, why? And they said, because y'all have attitudes all the time. You talk too much and y'all have an attitude.
Baby.
Y'all don't
Talking
listen.
about dark-skinned girls?
Yes, they said black girls,
Jay
black
done
women,
knock his neck out.
black women, black girls in particular. They said that y'all always have attitudes and you don't listen. It was so disheartening to hear my 12 and 13-year-old sons to think
At the
that's what you
time.
think about a black woman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm your mother, so my skin color doesn't make me, because I'm someone of a lighter complexion, make them more intelligent or make them not have an attitude or whatever. But that's what they said. They
Yeah.
said that for sure.
Well, have they
That's-
changed since older?
they still date the same. They still date.
Well, congratulations
Yeah,
to
my
Shanetta
son-
and
my
B Level
brothers
real
are like
quick.
that as well.
Hold
Really?
on, boo.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Real quick, congratulations to Shanetta and B Level. They about to be grandmamas and grandpa.
I am a grandma. I am
I had to throw that in because she talked about the boys.
I am a grandma.
Yeah.
I am, and it's definitely from one of our sons, because I know everybody's like, these girls. And we knew it was gonna be one of them boys, but yes, we're about to be grandparents.
Okay, real
soon.
quick, because I don't think we have a lot of time. Let me read
Yeah,
these
what you
last
got?
comments. Janae said, I like what Netta said. You actually like me because I created this powerful man you see. Behind every great man is a strong woman.
Mm-hmm.
Danny said, what you said, what initially attracted them becomes too much for them because
Mm-hmm.
now they got to meet you where you are. It's too much work.
Yeah.
Nate said, 100, Nate said that's sad.
Yeah, it is. Again, stated, there are some and so they're older now, and as you asked, they still date. They do date outside of their race, but they also date African American. But my little daughter-in-law, she's actually African American, cute little girl, so she's pretty. So anyway, but it was just kind of sad to hear that's what their thought process is of African American women. So
well, that's probably because they saw their mama light skin like that. So I think they felt that that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, she's pretty, whatever.
And you're soft spoken, but you're very direct. Like you when you talk, you sound like, hey, I stand on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't give mixed signals. You give off what you say and what you stand on. So that's probably, they probably seen some little girls at their school.
Possibly.
And they still have a life to live.
They do. So okay, so
they saw Netta fighting her husband at the time, so that's probably.
So they saw you a little aggressive.
I do not fight.
She is crazy. I keep telling y'all, she crazy. She pretty, but she crazy.
It's always those.
I try to get that warning out there.
Just a tad bit, just a tad. Listen, just don't do those things, and they can kind of tell you too. So I'll let you tell you their nuances as well. Listen, I do as I said, and as I said, they connected. I love hard. I love really hard. I care for those that I love, and that's just kind of what it is. You guys get a chance to see a naked portion of me. Really, before we started, I was talking to Caprisha about podcasting. And I kind of told her, I tell this story almost all the time, but I told her, we're just talking about her kind of start doing it. And I said, listen, like, because I've been in this area and happened to, marry someone that was very prominently known. And so then that, of course, kind of gave me my own character being prominently known as well. I had some drawbacks on really kind of wanting to, a little bit drawbacks on just wanting to express myself more. You know what I mean? So I was like, because they're looking at me. They're looking at me, they're paying attention. I'm a professional, I'm a mom, and so many things. So I still have some reservations. However, I still speak and say what I want to say. And so that's the purpose of this podcast. It really gives us a voice. It gives people we have on our show a voice. You guys as audience members, it gives you guys a voice. You're heard. We talk about things that no one wants to talk about, no one wants to discuss. That was the basis of the podcast, for us to talk about things that no one else was comfortable enough to talk about. So I'll just kind of let you ladies kind of end on end note that you may have, so we can kind of close out the show for the evening. If y'all have anything, I got anything?
I enjoyed it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you can follow me on social media. My Instagram is Caprisha Howard. My Facebook is also Caprisha Howard. I am a MUA. I'm stepping back in the game, so you guys will see me.
I'm gonna be calling you too, cause I be needing a makeup artist like
she does a good job.
So bad. I'm Dee Dee Jones 1 on Facebook. I think Instagram I'm like the Key of D, but you can still type in Dee Dee Jones. I'm a singer, so if you need me to sing at your wedding, your baby shower, your funeral, anywhere, baby, I got you. Whatever you need me to do, I got you.
Can you sing that song? When I come to your next show, I want can you sing?
I want to sing BS so bad.
I want you to sing Coco
I'm still learning it.
I need you to get that on the next show.
I'm still learning so many words.
So this what happens. You have a good friend that can sing, because I can ask her to sing for the shows. Like,
oh my God, she be wanting me to sing like love songs. I am not in love.
Sit on it. I like on it.
Oh God, I'm so tired of singing it.
Sing on it. She tears that up for me every once in a while.
But y'all follow me. Don't follow Netta. Follow me. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Follow Netta and
yes.
Follow me for sure. I'm about to follow Caprisha because I like the way she thinks.
Yeah, do it.
Other than baby the threesome stuff, I'm still working on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Diddy. We gotta get Diddy in the threesome world. So guys, we talked about everything.
The person I like, he wants to have one, but he got me bent. He better like me a little more first, and then I think about it.
I'm a little bigger.
You want me to help you choose your candidate?
No, I need you to get my candidate, my man together.
I was choose your candidate. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight again. You can hear this show on Saturday mornings on Hot 96.5 The Box on Saturday mornings at 9:00 a.m. Central Time. If you can't get on, we typically don't house these videos on social media. We just do the live just so you guys can have some interaction. If you want to hear this show, you missed some things or feel like you missed, again, you can listen on Saturday mornings at 9:00 a.m. I have not convinced my co-anchor to do typically at the end of the season, we do a live panel, and we bring back those that we've had on the show. So we'll probably
Why you don't want to do that?
We probably will. I think we're going to put that together. We're going to put the males together and get you guys the latest together. And we'll do that the last season. So you guys, last time, I think we kind of sold tickets and stuff. So we'll kind of put that together at the end of the season. And we'll do, a live studio audience here. We'll have our reunion guests back. So we'll have the guys. We'll have these young ladies right here. You can also find our Anchor, a podcast on YouTube. It's also on Anchor. It's on Google. Anywhere you can watch a podcast, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Do y'all still have it on the podcast?
It's on any podcast channel. Yep. Any podcast channel, podcast station, YouTube, Love Wins by the Stewarts. Again, listen to us again at 96.5 The Box at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. If you're interested in any type of advertising or sponsorship opportunities, you can inbox myself, social media, Facebook, Netta Stewart, or Brian Stewart on Facebook.
We'll shout you out.
And actually, you can get 96.5 The Box. They're on Instagram at 96.5 The Box, I believe, as well. And then you can find them on Facebook, 96.5, maybe Streets or some of The Box. Nevertheless, sponsorship opportunities can be to us on social media or 96.5 directly. So thank you guys.
Shout out to the mansion.
Yeah, shout out to the mansion for allowing us to film here. As you can see, this backdrop here, this is where we'll possibly more than likely have our live show. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us, for tuning in, and we hope to see you back next week. And enjoy your night.
Bye.
Peace. Thank you.